Good morning, everyone. Welcome into day 2 of the Spacetown Showdown in, where are we at? Fort Wayne. It's game 3 with the Caps. This morning's opponent will be Bigby Bombers from up north, Michigan way. I believe we'll have Lathan in goal this morning. Caps riding a 1-0-1 record into today's matchup. So here's the deal. We have 4 round robin games, which is one more than the other teams do. So wins and losses don't matter as much as, I guess, like I'll try and explain this. It's the percentage points you had possible versus the amount of points you had. So, for example, you get 2 points for a win, 1 point for a tie, and 0 points for a loss. But every game is worth 2 points. So the Caps have 3 points out of a possible 4 so far. So their percentage is 75%. The seeding in, once you get out of round robin, will be based upon those percentages. So the Caps are actually not, ideally, if you want to bring home hardware, the Caps are actually trying to be the top team in the lower division, which means you would have to be, I believe it's the 4th rated team. So interestingly, losses and ties today might actually help a little bit. Now, you could go for the top and all that. The reason they're not going for that is there is one team in the tournament that is ranked almost an 84 in my hockey rankings. That team probably shouldn't have been allowed in by the tournament director, but that's a discussion for a different time. They were allowed in, so they're here. But the fact of the matter is they're doing 2 tournaments, one for the upper teams, which would be the top 3, and then the lower 3, which would be 4th, 5th, and 6th. The 7th team that's in the division doesn't advance. So that's how this is all working out. So I think the scenario this morning is it doesn't matter if we win, lose, or tie. And plus, you got to see how everyone else shakes out. But as of right now, the Caps actually are holding on to that 4th spot. So if they win this morning, it might bump them up into the 3rd, but then you got other games that happen, and keep in mind, the Caps are playing 1 additional game in the round robin tournament than everyone else. So even though they would go in with like an 8, I don't know what the exact math is, but they would have 5 out of a possible 6 points. So what is that? You got, it's around somewhere just above 80, about 82%, 81.2 or something like that. If they were to lose this afternoon, that would drop them back down to like 60% and probably put them back in that 4th spot, because everyone else is either going to have 0 or 750 or something like that. So it's an interesting way that this is all shaken out. Make a long story short, the Caps probably, because it's Bigby and it's from the team up north, should put forth a good effort this morning. The afternoon game, they'll be playing that higher ranked Fort Wayne Force team, which is about, I think they're like an 81.5 in my hockey ranking, so that'll be a tough matchup for the Caps. Caps, in case you're wondering, for the grandparents out there, in my hockey rankings, they're ranked a high 78. I think they're like a 78.7 or something like that. So they're 70, they're 78. So when you play an 81, the expectation, the way that math works, is you'd probably lose that game by about 3 or 4 goals on paper. Bigby, I think, is ranked a low 80, so it'll be a tough matchup for the Caps this morning. But the Caps have been playing well. They always seem to get up during tournaments, so should be another fun one. Great game yesterday afternoon. Hope you guys got to enjoy that one. Caps ended up tying that one 4-4 in comeback fashion. Found themselves down 2 early, and then I think late into the 2nd they found themselves down 2 again, but were able to come back in the 3rd and tie it up. Fun one in the 3rd period yesterday. Also want to say happy Valentine's to everyone. And happy Valentine's to my beautiful wife, Julia. And happy Valentine's to my wonderful daughter, Penny, who I think woke up not feeling good today, but she's got games. So, what's that? Jacob's team is, 24 teams, right? 20, I always get, why do I say 2014? It's the 2015 Jacob's team, my partner in crime, going to the championship. So he's qualified for the championship, Jacob and Joe. I hope you're watching. Jacob, congratulations. I miss you. I would have had you do this game this morning because I'm tired. I'll try and fill in your absence. And Penny, if you're not feeling well, I hope you feel better soon. All right, this game, long warm-up. I turned the camera on too early. Everyone was on the ice, so I turned it on. They still got 3 minutes on the clock. Hopefully they don't let them go that long. This game was supposed to start 7 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago. We only got so much battery. Actually, the battery issue that I was talking about in game 1 yesterday, I think I got it figured out. I got 2 batteries charged overnight. Full, I think, I hope, we'll see. I don't know. If they go out, they go out. There's nothing I can do about it. And one other just scheduling note, I think there's an outside possibility we actually play a third game today. If that happened, it would be this evening. I'm not 100% sure about that, but Steve was saying something. Steve knows more about this stuff than I do, but I guess there's a possibility we might play tonight. All right, here we go. I didn't refill my coffee before I started this. Well, I got a half a cup here. We'll have to make do. The bench is a little sparse today. You got the Caps fans down on the visitor side, the Bigby fans, I don't mind it, announcing. It's nice to not have people screaming right in my ear. I'm the one that's supposed to scream in their ear. All right, so out for the first shift, going to be Gavin, going to be Miles, going to be Noble. Gavin and Miles both picked up goals yesterday in game 2. Back on defense, going to have Conrad and Eli. It'll be Miles to take the face-off at center ice. And away we go. Bigby into the zone. And glove rebound came out. I think Lathan thought he had it there for a second. Conrad kicks it up along the boards, trying to clear it out, can't do it. Shot back wide of the net, comes over to the near side. Eli puts a little check on. Puck centered up and covered up by Lathan. In comes a new shift. It's going to be Wes, going to be Jack, Bennett, Brady, and Liam. That puck off of Bennett's pad. Bennett able to get down there first. Bennett going to have a shot. The good save by the goalie coming across the crease, makes the pad save. Good opportunity there for Bennett. Bennett also had a goal yesterday. I don't know. That maybe should have been a trip. That's going to get covered up. And the clock will stop at 2:11, or 12:11. Still waking up. So we'll get a face-off in the Bomber zone. That puck up and around, met it, center ice by Bennett. Brady takes the puck, cross ice pass over to Liam. Liam gonna skate it out, gets it up over to Bennett. That puck gets taken away, and Bigby with it back in their own zone. They turn up the ice. Jack with it. Jack trying to clear it out. Does. Passes it up over to West. West gets checked up. That puck ends up coming all the way down. No icing call. And now West in the corner. Puck kind of centers up, but Bigby with possession. Kicks it over to the far side. Bigby trying to clear it out. Pass up behind, and the puck will clear to center ice. Aiden takes over. Possession, keeps it on the near side. Kicks it back up over to Henry, who came in off the shift. Someone fell down. That's going to be Ethan. He's in the corner. Can he get it centered back up? That gets deflected. Good deflection by, I think it was number 2 of Bigby, or 12. His number 12, because that puck was going right to Henry. Now we have a stick disc break. Flies in the air. That puck now, that stick, I've never seen a stick break. That broke right at the, I've never seen a stick break there. Broke right at the bottom. Well, whatever they call that. I don't even know what they call that. Like, it's the bottom flew up about 20 feet in the air. All right, puck's still in the corner. Bigby trying to clear it. Bigby does. We're gonna get a penalty coming up on the Caps. Okay, so Caps got to kill a penalty. It's going to be Gavin, Liam, Conrad, Miles in. That shot, quick save by Lathan. Puck still in the corner. Conrad in there. Still up along the boards. Still along the boards. Conrad doing a good job, then taken away by Miles. Miles going to try and clear it out. Does. And Bigby retreats back up to center ice. Here they come. Through one, through two. Shot, that's wide of the net. Puck over to the near side. Now Gavin comes away with it. Liam takes it. Liam going to kick it up and out. But that pass a little bit out in front of Miles. But they're able to keep it out of the zone. Puck kind of right outside the blue line. Errant pass by Bigby. Gets it over to Miles. Miles with possession. Takes it to center ice as soon as he crosses. Dumps it down deep. Cap's going to look for a quick line change. 35 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. That line change a little bit slow by the Caps. Let everyone back out. Bigby kind of reset their team as well. So now, with just under 30 seconds to go on the penalty kill, Eli with it behind the net. Takes it over to the far side. That puck stays in. Now at the point. Shot, glove save, Lathan. 14 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. 9:09 on the official clock. And it'll be West to take the face-off. Puck ends up in West's stick. That puck didn't clear out. That pass was intercepted. They tried to get it out to Bennett. Shot, and I don't know what they're called. I think they said he saved it. I forgot to stop the clock. So 4 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. 8:59. I'll get the clock synced up here in a little bit. In about 5 seconds. Shot, and no, they wave it off, and now they say goal. So right as they had killed the penalty, the puck kind of right out front, and then they call it as it kind of got hit back around, and go on the replay and see kind of what happened there. I think I missed it. All right, so although technically not a power play goal, I don't think the Caps had really come back in. As close as you can get to a non-power play goal. It just expired and they sneak one over. And Caps are down 0-1. Now it's Conrad back behind his own net. Errant pass. That is a bad pass by Bennett. It goes right over to Bigby, but no harm, no foul. Now it's going to be Jack who passes it up out of the zone. Bennett there. Bennett gets met at the blue line. Wes able to kind of sneak it through, but it gets hit right back out. Liam back to get it in his own zone. Kicks it back up to center ice. Wes with it. He backhands it forward, but possession going to go over to Bigby. Now back out of the zone. Liam at center. Liam gets it to Jack. Jack, he's going to dump it down deep. That gets intercepted back out of the zone. Now Liam along the boards. And again, it's deja vu all over again. Now it's Conrad. He'll dump it down deep into the corner. That gets taken along the boards. Conrad keeps it in. Now he shoots it. And Bigby going to take it behind their own net. Bigby goes on the attack. That gets knocked down, but out of play, and that's going to be a high stick. So we'll get a face-off down in the Cap zone. To be fair, the high stick was a better idea than what was going to happen because they had snuck behind the defense. So we'd rather have the face-off than the breakout. That puck centered up, goes wide of the net, now down behind the net. Bigby with it, takes it over to the near side, right wing, still with it, keeps it along the boards, back down into the corner. Ethan puts a check on, puts another check on. Ethan comes away with the puck. Ethan being physical down behind the net, gets it up over to Michael. Michael, cross-ice pass over to Henry. Henry can't hold on to it. Now it gets turned back the other way. And Eli finds the puck. Eli takes it up and out of the zone, kicks it down the ice, but that's going to be an icing against the Caps. So we're about halfway through the first period here. Caps find themselves in an early 1-0 hole. Miles to take the face-off. That one won by the Caps. Can Brady get down there? He does. He's in the corner. Miles comes in. Got kind of a tall line out there at the moment. Now it comes up over to the left point. And now they skate it in deeper. A long shot. That almost got tipped it in, but goes wide of the net. And now shot again. That's Brady who takes it away. Brady does a little stick handling, gets met there. And now Noble comes away with it. Noble avoided the Noble, I don't know if he tripped or was trying to avoid a check. I think his skates got a little weird underneath him. Now Gavin able to clear it out. Miles with it. Miles going to cross the blue line into the Bigby zone, gets met up. Bigby takes possession, clears it back out. Here they come, a 2-on-1 back the other way. And Liam's going to get big. Shot, save, Lathan, rebound. Up and out of the zone. Now, I didn't even see where the puck was. Now Jack with it. Jack almost was going to get a breakout there. All right, now it's Liam. That puck gets dumped down into the corner. Wes there first. Wes takes it over to the far side, clears it out. That gets tipped. Bennett with some speed. Going to find it along the wing. Bennett puts the brakes on. Can't pull the trigger. He was moving so fast, he put the brakes on. Puck kind of ended up a little bit too far behind him. He couldn't pull the trigger. Now Bigby with it, takes it behind their own net. Check comes in there by Bennett, and into the corner the puck goes. Liam pinches in. That gets intercepted by Bigby, and here they come back out of the zone the other way. Aiden back though. Aiden going to take possession. He'll take it all the way back behind the net. Kicks it up over to Jack along the board's far side. Jack, Aiden, over to Bennett. Bennett kicks it up high, and look at West behind the defense. West there. West tried to put a shot on, couldn't get a lot on it. That gets covered up. So we'll get a face-off in the Bigby zone. Caps, good shift there. Bennett with a good opportunity. West with a good opportunity. Kind of a backhand. Was not going to get a hard shot on it. And there was two of them right behind him. They kind of got their sticks in there, but able to get a shot on goal. We get a face-off in the zone. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the first. Henry finds it along the wing. Shot. That gets intercepted, and this will be an icing. Oh, and the Caps are actually on a power play, so I didn't even notice that. So West, they must have called a slash on him, I'm assuming, but the Caps on a power play. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the scoreboard, didn't realize they only had 4 out there. So Caps with a golden opportunity here to score it up. 1:18 to go on the power play. Gavin has it. Gavin's still with it. Ethan was kind of turned around back against the goal. Couldn't get a good shot off there. And now it comes up over to Liam. Liam puts a shot on. That gets intercepted before it gets to the net. And now Bigby going to take it up and out. Bigby skates it up along the wing. Henry able to get a stick on it. They can't get the shot off. Henry now down behind his neck. Takes it near side. Gavin going to bring it out. Gavin pass up over to Ethan. Ethan along the wing. Trying to get it to Liam. Liam had come in deep here, and it's going to come back out. It's 40 seconds left to go on the power play. Henry gets it up over to Gavin. Gavin at center ice looking for a pass. That gets intercepted. Now Henry back to Henry, and they almost lose it. That was dangerous. How about we advance the puck versus going left to right, go north to south. That puck gets dumped down by Liam. Line change coming in. Miles going to be down there. I think that's Jack in there. And Bennett comes in, Noble comes in, Eli comes in. Miles with it, centers up over to Bennett. Bennett with the backhand, gets it over to the forehand, and 10 seconds left to go. And the puck comes out of the zone. Eli with it. 5 seconds left to go on the power play. Number 12 creating a little bit of havoc, forces the Caps all the way into their own zone. Everyone back to full strength, and they get an offsides call right as they were coming off, and we'll get a face-off outside of the Cap zone with 3:19 to go. So the Caps can't convert the power play as we head to the latter parts of the first period. Bigby wins the face-off, retreats back into their own zone. Puck ricochets up high, back over in the Cap zone. Miles down there behind the net, gonna skate it over to the far side. Miles still with it. Tries to go through one. That puck gets taken away. Now it comes over to the right point. Now Noble throws a check. Eli takes it. That puck's going to come up over to Bennett. Bennett skates it up across the blue line into the Bigby zone along the left wing. Shot. That rebound comes up high, ends up behind the net. And the puck, watch out, got to skate back. Good job by Eli to stay back on that. Shot, that goes wide of the net, comes over to the right side. That puck well over the net, ends up over on the far side, left point. Now right through the middle, good interception by Bennett. Bennett's going to kick it across as he goes across the red line. Bennett's been out there for a while. He's looking to get off the ice. Noble trying to keep it in the zone. West trying to keep it in the zone, but Bigby going to come away with it. Unless Aiden takes it, which he does. Shot, that rebound comes out, and goal! In the back of the net off the rebound. West finds it and ties the game up 1-1. Tickleson Twine. Aiden, you're going to see, comes across, gets over on the left wing, throws a shot in. Rebound's going to come out on that goal. West sitting right there and able to trickle it past the line to tie the game up. So 2:11 to go on the official clock. We'll get that lined up. West coming off a goal right there. Brady with it. Brady passes back to Aiden, a little bit errant. And Conrad, backhand pass over to Aiden, and now they clear it out. And Wes will find the puck at center ice. He dumps it. That's going to get covered up. And we'll get a face-off in the Bigby zone. Shot, rebound out, puck's still out. Puck in the zone, Michael with it. Michael passes over into no man's land where there's a lot of free ice. Puck up high. How is that to high stick? How are we not calling that? The ref calls it over here and it gets waved off. We got called for that same exact thing just 5 minutes ago. All right, Eli with it. Ethan. Puck gets knocked away right at the blue line. Still in, now it's out. Liam with it. And Bigby passes it back into their own zone. That a little bit errant, so it's going to go all the way down to the corner. Allows the Caps to kind of set up shop here a little bit. Bigby a little bit sloppy with the puck. And the momentum seems to have shifted here a little bit, but Bigby not going away, that's for sure. All right, Michael with it. Gets it over to Eli. That's tipped out. 43 seconds left to go in the first. Ethan with the shot. Michael! Oh, had the back of the net. I don't know how that got saved, but a beautiful save by the goalie to just get the pad over. Got it right onto the post. And I don't know how the net didn't come off on that, but Michael had the back door, just couldn't deliver as the goalie came over and made a fantastic save. Now that puck's going to go up and all the way down. You got 15 seconds. Liam will take it. Line change for both teams. Liam probably going to dump it back the other way. No, decides to keep it, skates it across the blue line. And Bigby kicks it down the ice. Aiden back. Aiden kicks it back the other way. And that'll do it for the first with the score tied 1-1. So Bigby comes out fast, gets the goal. It was kind of early in the first, a few minutes in. Had good time of possession, but the Caps turn up the heat, turn up the pressure a little bit, end that period strong, and they find themselves knotted up at 1 going into the second. Oh, and I just realized I've been saying third period. It is the second. My bad. I had to set up all these things this morning. I should have done it last night, but I didn't. I set up all the live streams this morning in about 3 minutes. So if stuff seems a little odd, that's why. I think everything's actually normal though. Anyways. Griffin, Grandpa John says hi. Here they come. Griffin over there. I think he's playing on the old iPad. He says, I've seen my brother play a lot. Have you ever seen one of these iPads though? This is never ending fun. Blade, yes Kay, it is a blade. I'm an idiot, it's in the morning. I was like, what do they call that? Isn't a blade like what's on your skate though? I don't know. I call it the sweet spot. Oh wait, that's a baseball bat. All right, here comes Bigby into the Cap zone. Wes able to take it away. That puck clears out. Bennett tried to go around one. I feel like there was a whistle. There's like a whistle, like, that was weird. All right, anyways, they play on. Bennett, as it clears the zone, now the puck back into the zone, and Aiden gonna take that away. Aiden tips it up over to Jack. Jack with a nice pass to Wes. Wes got it taken away. It's gonna be an offsides. Bennett had kind of skated a little too far out in front, but now Bennett's gonna find it. Puts a shot on, that gets deflected before it can get to the net, and the puck gonna squirt all the way down to the near side corner. Bigby takes the puck away. They're gonna clear it out, take it up to center ice. It's 2-on-1. Now they went a little slow, allowed Conrad to get back. Shot, that's off the mark to the left and ends up over on the near side. All right, to the right, I mean. Now that puck almost came out of the zone. Noble able to put a stick on it. That puck gets deflected, now down on the far side corner in the Cap zone. Still down there, Aiden puts a check on, but the puck was there. That comes out, that's a dangerous spot. Puck gets shot backhanded wide right. Now it's back down in that corner again. And Bigby gonna try and center it up. Noble tried to take it away. Now the puck does center up, shot off the post. Now they're saying goal. So just an odd start. Let's see, 11:10 actually on the official clock. Odd start to that first period. It looked like there was a whistle. Even Brad Berge over there was saying something to the ref because everything just kind of stopped for a second. Yeah, puck was in the zone and Bigby was all over him. All right, Gavin with it, dumps it into the zone momentarily, but Bigby takes over possession. They fire it down. They're gonna wave that off. Brady with it in the corner. Bigby keeps it along. Puck gonna carry him along the boards over to the near side. And Gavin finds it. Puck right at the blue line. Dumps back in. Now they're gonna get, what are they calling here? They're gonna get Miles on a penalty, so the Bigby Bombers going on a power play. So out to kill the penalty is going to be Ethan, Henry, Conrad, Liam. Cavs had trouble killing it yesterday, but they've killed one this, well, technically they killed one this morning, but right as time expired, they let a goal in. So see if the Caps can lock down on defense here, keep the score 2-1. Puck along the point, now centered up. That puck's gonna go up and out of play off the deflection. So another face-off. 1:20 to go on the penalty kill. Puck comes up to the left side, shot, rebound, and goal. That one Lathan's gonna want back, I guarantee it. Lathan normally 99 times out of 100 makes that save. That time was the one time he didn't. So we find ourselves in a 3-1 hole, plenty of time left. Caps were in this situation yesterday, able to come back, so everyone back to full strength. Now Bigby at the blue line. That puck kicked back by Aiden, and Eli kicks it out of the zone, but that's going to be, no, they wave it off. Now the puck over into the Cap zone. Caps clear it out. Bigby takes over possession. They retreat. And now at center ice, they go on the attack along the left wing. Good job by Eli to put a little interference in there and get the puck, and that puck's going to squirt all the way down the ice. And we'll get an icing. Puck along the boards, right side. Kicked across the ice, pass over to the left. Now up high. Bennett tried to knock that down, couldn't do it. Puck's still in. Puck gets behind the Caps net. Puck's gonna come out, Bennett's gonna find it. Bennett with some space, probably skated up himself. Nope, passes over to Liam. Liam, Jack, and just weird spacing on that. So Liam, not much he could do with it. And now we're getting a cross check on Bigby. So the Caps going on a power play. We'll see if they can convert. Nine. Oh, what did I do? The clock is way off. Clock's not running. The clock hasn't been running for a while. To be fair, when that started, it should be at 8:52. I run a clock here. Yeah. 8:48. I don't know what they're doing. No, I got to get my clock set to their clock. They're going to say, looks like 9:17. That puck's going to come all the way down. Henry gets there first. He takes it. So we got 1:10 left on the power play. Henry at center ice. Henry going to skate it in, still with it, but puck just a little bit too far out in front. But the Caps setting up shop in the zone. Bigby now with it, trying to clear it out. Michael finds it. Michael tips it around. Puck carrying him off a bunch of sticks. That's going to hit all the way down. And Henry takes a odd pat to the puck, and now shot. It's good save by Latham. Good kick save. But puck out of the zone. This is another odd shift. Bigby at center. They skated in a little bit deeper. You got 23 seconds left to go on the power play, and they get the puck taken away again. Right out in front of the net. Liam gets there at the last second to knock that away. They had someone camped out, tipped just wide of the net, and the Caps under duress. Now it's out of the zone. 4 seconds left to go, and puck gets fired down and covered up. And no, they don't cover up. Everyone, no whistle. So now West finds it. Everyone back to full strength. Bigby with it, take it behind their own net. Off the board. No, that ended up going off Michael, and now it's a 3-on-2 back the other way. Bigby can't hang on to the pass. It was kind of right at the skates, and it ends up over in the boards. And Jack able to clear it out. That pass ends up over in Bennett's stick. Bennett dumps it down deep as it was a little bit behind him. People coming on fast. Puck behind the net. Bigby trying to clear it out. Aiden able to keep it in. Aiden along the point. Shot, save, and covered up. All right, so let's get the clock all figured out here. So, about an extra 30 seconds in this period because of the clock not running. Hey, see, I'm not the only guy that doesn't start the clock. All right, Bigby going to take it up and out to center ice, going to attack along the left wing. Eli, centered up, they can't hang on to it, goes over to the right wing, shot on the outside of the net, and puck now behind the net. Eli loses his stick, and now they're going to call a penalty, and pretty sure they're going to call that on Eli, or is it going to be number 6 that takes the long skate to the bench? It is number 6, so the Caps going on another power play. Are they also going to get Eli? That got weird. It's been a weird second period. So the Bigby switches out their goalie halfway through the second, so Bigby might only be playing one. We got 2 games today. Bigby's doing the split goalie action for this game, so we got a new goalie in for Bigby and coming in on a power play. As a goalie parent myself, that always makes me nervous. I want him to be warm before power play. So tough spot for the goalie to be in, but you got to play when they put you in. All right, shot just wide of the net by Noble. Shot and puck rattles out. That puck right in front of the net, but Michael not deep enough to get it. Now that puck clears out. Now it's going to come all the way down, and it'll be. Oh, and I didn't start the clock. I've screwed all this up. It's because it's been a weird. That's going to be. No, they don't call the offsides. I don't know how they didn't get Noble on the offsides there. All right, Miles with it. Miles going to pass it up over to Eli. Eli back over to Miles in the corner. Miles tries to go around one, loses the puck. Bigby with it. And Michael able to tip that back over into the corner. 47 seconds left to go on the power play. Bigby trying to clear. Puck over on the far side, now back behind the net. And good job by Michael to keep that in. Tried to get it up to Eli. Eli puts a shot, but that's well wide of the net to the left. And the puck gets tipped up and out. 27 seconds left to go. Michael back. Michael kicks it up over to Eli. Eli up over to Miles, but a little bit far out in front. And that's going to be an icing. That's the worst thing you could have had happen there. Then we'll get a face-off in the Capitals zone. 5:28 to go. Going to try and see if I can get the clock lined up. It might not make it there in time. I think I made it. I think I had it timed up perfect. All right, Liam with it. 13 seconds left to go on the power play. Pass a little bit behind Jack, but he controls it. Puts a shot on. That stick saved by the goalie. Shot was probably going wide left. Now it's, is that Liam down there? No, it's Ethan. Shot, couldn't get the redirect to go in. Now it's still behind the net. Everyone back to full strength. Puck comes out, and Six, who just came out of the box, going to take it down the ice. Here he comes up along that left wing. That's where he likes to play. Lathan this time. Told you he makes that save 99 times out of 100. Puts it in the glove, stops the clock, 4:50 to play. Here in the second. This game, this second period has been filled with whistles and stoppages. Just a slog through a second period. Still got 5 minutes. It feels like it's been going for 30. Brady comes in. Puck over to the far side. Conrad in there. Conrad's been playing really good this weekend. You don't always mention all the defensive plays, but Conrad, every time that puck's with him, has been on top of it. He's been playing real well this weekend. So let's see, this puck clears the zone right at the blue line. West takes it. West going to dump it down in. Puck stays near side. Now Brady pinches in, and woo, that was woo. Brady had pinched in, and they cleared the puck out. Aiden able to get there and keep that from being a 2-0 back the other way. Now that puck down behind the Capitals net. Aiden with it. Aiden kicks it up over to West. West can't control it. Now the puck along the boards. Puck. Cross ice pass by Bigby, can't hold on to it. Puck clears the zone. Michael puts a check on. Michael, who's got the puck? Brady with it. Brady gonna skate it, gets it over to Wes. Wes gets checked up, and that puck, I'm telling you, it's just the puck has been in a weird spot in the zone. That shot by Aiden goes wide of the net left. Now Wes with it. Another shot, rebound comes out and covered up. So 3:21 to go here in the second. Caps, just like last period, looking to cut that lead in half. So they go into the third. Only down 1. Miles in there. We got Noble in there. Noble got 3 goals in the tournament so far. This puck, up and around, good defense by Liam. Liam able to take that away, turns it back around, but then that puck, it's almost intercepted. Now it ends up in the Bigby zone. Miles chasing after it, Bigby trying to clear it out. Bigby pass it up the boards, and Eli able to control that puck, and we get some neutral zone hockey. Puck still there, Eli at center ice. Eli gonna skate it across the blue line, gets met there, and now Noble finds the puck on his backhand. Backhand pass, and as you might expect, the backhand pass goes right to the other team when they're no look. All right, Eli with it, gets it over to Liam. I feel like every team that I've watched do that this weekend, it's never ended well. Gavin puts a shot on, that gets deflected before it gets to the net. Now Gavin with it, gets it up over to Liam. Liam right at the center. Puck redirected by Gavin, but still wide left, now down on the far side boards. Noble pass. Puck ricocheting around, now off the glass and back over into the corner. Bigby with it. Eli pumps it back down into the left corner. Miles fighting for it behind the net. Shot, that goes off the pads. Now Miles in the corner. No one's skating right now on either team. Actually Miles is, but everyone's standing there on both teams right now. All right, Miles still with it. Shot, oh, just underneath Gavin's stick. And now here comes Bigby out of the zone. They're gonna dump it in as they want a line change. That was a weird shift by both teams. Liam fires it across the ice. Gavin there. Gavin swings and misses. Gavin, strike 2. Now Eli takes it. Eli, who's been out there for a while, puts the speed on, shot, good glove save by the goalie. But Eli coming in, trying to grab a goal late, able to get a good clean shot off. Goalie makes a good glove save, and with 1:16 to go here in the second, we'll get a face-off in the Bigby zone. Wes at the face-off, comes up over to Bigby. Bigby, that stays in. That was almost out. That was as close as you can get to out before they're going to call it out. Now Bigby up to center ice. That gets knocked down. That comes over to Aiden. Aiden shoots it up over. Wes finds it. Wes has one to beat, but he's got 3 guys that collapse on him fast. And now Brady tries to keep it in, can't do it. Bigby back the other way. Bennett fires it. Now Bigby finds it. Good check by Aiden. That puck's going to end up going all the way to the corner, up along the boards. Now right through the center. Shot, glove saved back the other way by Lathan. So the goalie's showing off the leather. 34 seconds left to go here in the second. New line, full line change for the Caps. We'll have Liam, Conrad back on D, Ethan, Michael, and Henry to close out this period. Ethan to take the face-off. This one, won by Bigby. Bigby back behind the Caps net, trying to get it centered up. Liam takes it away. Liam gonna skate it up and out all by himself. Liam puts the brakes on, tips it out in front, chases. Still down there, puck's gonna end up behind the net. Liam still with there, good hustle by Liam. And that's gonna get covered up with 11 seconds. The guy running the clock this morning has less coffee than I have. Let me tell you, slow. We had about 3 seconds run off that before it was the whistle, or after the whistle. Okay, so 11 seconds left to go. Caps looking for a quick one. Shot, that gets covered up. 7 seconds, this guy. Well, 7.7, okay. If I was playing Jeopardy, I'd beat the guy. I'd beat the guy to the buzzer. I'm quicker than he is. All right, this is gonna be Henry to take the face off. Shot and covered up. Apparently I'm not. Now he let it, see, I am though. He let that clock run all the way down to 3 seconds. That puck's gonna come up and out, and that'll do it. Me and the goalkeeper playing beat the buzzer. All right, so going into the third, Caps find themselves down 2 goals. Can they get another comeback like they had yesterday? Did they got another one in them? They've had a flair for the dramatic lately. If you remember a couple weeks ago at the fairgrounds, they had 38 seconds left and they were able to put 2 in late, tie that game up. Yesterday, come back from 2 down, tie that game up. Are we going to get a three-peat here in the third? Lathan and Beck talking it over while the coaches talk to the lines. Ben, he's going to want that one back. I was like, 99 times out of 100, that's a save. This is the one time it wasn't. All right. Ethan, Henry, Michael out. Conrad and Aiden back on D. And away we go here in the third. Michael off the boards up over to Henry. Henry able to tip it out in front. Chases it over in the corner. Loses his skates. That puck's gonna come out. Michael with the shot. Puck's still out. Michael had lost his skates. He put so much mustard on that, he couldn't keep his skates underneath him. And the puck gonna clear the zone. Now Bigby trying to control it. Bring it across the blue line into the Cap zone. Weird pass. I'm telling you, this has been a weird game. All right, Michael with it. Michael skates, still skating with it, trying to figure out something to do with it. Ends up dumping it in the corner. Puck stays over on the near side. Aiden dumps it. It's going to end up over on the right side corner. Henry trying to center up. Michael, or that was Ethan that had lost his skates. Now Conrad able to keep it in. And now the puck will clear out. That puck's going to come all the way down. And they had waved it off. Line change coming in. That puck dumped back the other way. And Bigby trying to control it, knocked down. Good job by Noble to knock that down, keep it in the zone. Bigby with it though, kick it down behind their own net and keep it near side. That pass, good outlet pass. They come up, they're gonna come along the right wing. That gets deflected before it can get to the net. And now Eli trying to put some pressure on. And the Bigby boys kind of got in each other's way down there. That allowed the Caps to get possession. Nice pass by Noble. Gavin can't hang on to it though. And now it comes back the other way. If they go quick, they'll get 2-on-1. They don't. And now the puck taken away by Liam. Back up and out of the zone. Some neutral zone hockey. Now there's a backhand pass that worked. Miles got one. Now Noble trying to backhand. Couldn't pull the trigger. Miles did a pretty one right there. Just as I said, it hasn't worked all tournament. Miles pulls off a pretty one. Now the puck's still behind the net. Noble fighting for it down there. Miles gonna come in. Now it comes up over to Gavin. Gavin shot. Blocker save, goes over to the far side. Now that puck right out in front of the net, but Miles had traveled a little too far to the wing and couldn't get it while it was up front. Now, puck back in the zone. Kicked back out, and that was real close to 6. I was going to say, I think they're going to call the offsides. That was close to a 6-man on the ice, but the guy got off just in time. All right, so we'll get a face-off outside of the Bigby zone. Caps find themselves down 2, trying to find an early goal here. Pat. Puck in the zone, in the cap zone. Jack trying to clear it out, and it does. This whole period's been played in the neutral zone, basically. Now it comes up over to Liam. Liam gets it up over to Wes. Wes going to attack across the blue line. Goes around one, nice juke. Good save by the goalie, but Wes with the beautiful play in there. That juke, I think, is going to get a power play for the Caps. Wes pulled up, and then I believe they're going to call the trip. And yeah, the Caps going on a power play. 9:49 to go in the game. Caps with a golden opportunity to pull within 1. Let's see if they can convert. It'll be Jack, Wes, Bennett, Eli, and Miles back on D. Wes wins the face-off, but the puck ends up over with Bennett. Bennett along the right wing, passes up over to Miles. Miles, that gets tipped. That was one too many passes. Good job by Eli to tip that and bring it back. West now across the blue line. Another pass. That was a little errant back behind, but Bennett finds it. Bennett skates it into the corner. And 3 Caps behind the net. Table for 5. Everyone says we'll have some pancakes, some waffles, refill on coffee. Bigby comes out with it. That puck's going to go all the way down, and that'll be icing. So 52 seconds left to go on the power play. We get a face-off in the Bigby zone. West to take the face-off. Puck behind the net. Noble comes skating in. Aiden trying to keep it in. Couldn't do it. That puck's going to come back the other way. Miles able to tip that over to clean ice. West going to take it up to center ice. West looking to make, no, he'll skate it in along the right wing. That puck gets intercepted. Now it's down in the corner. Kicked over to the near side. Bennett gets there first. Bennett trying to get it over to Noble. Puck's still in the corner. Bennett with it. Kicks it up over to Aiden. Aiden shot. That gets deflected. And now it gets over to Miles. Miles pinches in, trying to center it up. Puck ends up going all the way over to the boards here on the near side. And 6 of Bigby kicks it up high. And that's an icing, and that'll do it for the power play. So the Caps can't convert. Everyone back to full strength, but we'll get a face-off in the Bigby zone. It'll be Ethan, Henry, Michael, Conrad, Liam. Shot by Ethan, a little bit wide. Puck down into the left corner. Bigby clears it out. Liam able to tip that at center ice, but Bigby finds it. Liam able to get it over in the boards. Ethan clears. Bigby fires it back the other way. Now we're back to the neutral zone now that everyone's back to full strength. But Ethan goes around 1. Ethan tried to go around 2, couldn't do it. Tried to center it up. That puck goes wide right of the net. And now it's back behind the net. Bigby with it, trying to figure out where they want to go with it. They kick it over to the near side. Bigby, outlet pass, comes over. Liam gets a little flat-footed. Good job by Liam to stay in front of it. Now it gets kicked over to the left side. Shot. They tried to redirect, couldn't get it. Comes up over to Henry. Henry puck caroms around. Still in the zone. Now Conrad trying to clear it out. Puck still there. Ethan clears it out. Bigby with the puck, clears it back out of the zone. Puck's gonna come back over to Liam. Liam with it, surveys the ice, he kicks it up. And back to Bigby, into their zone. Now back out. Brady kicks it back into the Bigby zone, but Bigby with it. Ethan fighting for it, can't find it. Bigby gonna clear it up out high. That puck's gonna go all the way down. That won't be an icing, so Aiden takes it. Kicks it up over to Bennett. Bennett clears the zone, more neutral zone, and back and forth. The passing, and again, high. Skate, up and down the ice we go. Aiden's gonna get there first. Aiden with it. Aiden keeps it on the near side. And that puck's gonna go all the way back down the other way. Jack chasing after it. Bigby takes it behind their own net. 6:30 to go in the game. We're about halfway through. Puck right out in front. Bennett backhand. Rebound comes out. Bigby comes away with it. Another good opportunity for the scoring opportunity for the Caps. Caps just can't get it in the back of the net. Now a shot. That's wide of the net by Bigby. Gonna go over to the far side. Bigby in the corner. And shot and goal. Defensive breakdown right there as they come through and Bigby puts another one in. You'll see they find the back door. The defense wasn't deep enough on that, and they get Lathan to come across the crease on the pass, put it up high, pretty barred down by the Bigby player. And with 6:07, the Caps in a hole. That almost went in. Lathan may have been sleeping a little bit on that. They put a quick shot on. Lathan able to make the save, but it kind of rebounded. I think he thought it was going to go wide of the net. Ended up on his pads and bounced around almost. If that thing had any weird spin on it, that was going in. That puck had eyes. 5:59 to go. That puck will clear out. Bigby with it. Gavin tried to keep it in, does keep it in. That puck's gonna hit the net, and we'll get a face-off in the Bigby zone. 5:47 to go in the game. Wes, Gavin, Noble out there. Gavin on the right, Noble on the left. Miles and Liam back. Puck clears out. Here comes Bigby. And that puck ends up. They're gonna whistle it. And here we go. Now we got suspensions coming up for the next game. That's what that is. I think that was Noble down there in the fisticuffs. Now we'll take 10 minutes to get this all sorted out. So it'll be Noble and let's see, who was the number 23. They're sending Noble all the way out. And they're gonna send 23 all the way out. So Noble gets ejected. Noble's headed to the locker room early. And 23 exits the ice. He's ejected. Now people got to serve the majors. Now, I've always wondered why the goalies that are sitting on the bench don't serve the majors. That's just me. That would be my strategy. But it looks like it'll be Miles that's going to serve it. Now, is anyone watching them as they go to the locker room, or are they just going to fight over there too? Noble's waiting out, and stick like this. Come on. So, like I said, it's going to take forever to get this all cleaned up. We got 5:32 to go. Looks like Miles going to serve the time, and Bigby will put someone in, and we'll get the game going at some point. And we'll see what the ramifications are for next game. My guess is they'll both get suspended for the next game. All right. So now they're putting a penalty. Apparently only one penalty. It'll be, they're calling it on Miles. I don't know what the whole call here is. I don't know. They kicked 2 players out of the game, so I guess no penalties there, but Miles is going to serve a penalty. So Bigby on a power play. Up 3. Coming down the stretch. And away we go. Everyone catches their breath. Shot, save. Oh no, that puck had come just wide. And backhand taken away by Wes. Wes up off the boards, trying to clear it out. Puck comes up high, still in the zone. That puck will clear. Puck at center ice. Gavin almost took that away. Good play by Gavin. Wes is falling down. Now it's going to be 4-on-2. Gavin quickly back. Saved by Lathan. That puck goes over to the far side. Less than 5 minutes to go in the game. About 45 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. Puck just wide of the net. Now back down behind the net. Wes tried to clear it out. Not a lot on that though. Puck gets centered off. Save on the redirect. Good save. Good stick save by Lathan. 23 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. Puck down behind the net. And watch the back door. Back door's wide open again. Gavin skating after it. 10 seconds left to go. That puck wide of the net again. That puck off the boards. They come back. Another shot. Rebound comes out. And puck's still there. Lathan hunting for the puck behind the net. And they're able to get back to full strength. Whistle right as the power play expired. So everyone back to full strength now. Caps able to kill the power play. The Caps find themselves in a 3-goal hole with less than 4 to go. It'll be Aiden and who's back there on defense? Aiden and Eli. Ethan going to take it with Bennett and Michael on the wing. Now, the ref's talking to the Caps bench. All right, here we go. Ethan able to clear it out. Aiden going to take it. Aiden crosses the blue line. Puts a quick shot on. That rebound comes out. Goalie almost had it, but it kind of rolled out off his glove. And now Bigby able to clear it out. Eli able to take that away. He was the last line of defense before the goalie, so good takeaway by Eli. Now the puck over in the Bigby zone. Bigby clears it out. That goes through everyone though, and they're going to call the icing. 3:28 to play. And you know the most watched clip of this, when the boys say that you got it on YouTube, right, is going to be 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third. Noble's probably already on his phone looking for it. So shots. That was a full-on fight. They were going after it. We'll have to figure out who won. Put it in slow motion. I don't think the gloves dropped though. All right, puck comes up over to Aiden. Aiden able to keep it in. Puck down deep, but taken away by Ethan. Ethan with it. Ethan dumps it down into the corner. Bennett there. Less than 3 minutes to go. Bennett's still with it. Bennett gets screened, and they're Bigby able to clear it out. Bigby skating after it. Bigby back behind the net, tried to center it up, no one home, and puck cleared out by Michael. That puck's gonna come up over to Bennett. Bennett gets it up over to Ethan. Ethan dumps it. Surprised that it's close to it being an ice. I don't think Ethan had actually crossed, but line change coming in for the Caps. Henry, West, Miles, Brady. Miles back, Miles gets the puck taken away. Here comes number 6, Brady, and goal. So 5-1. And it'll be West to take the face-off. Gavin shoots it into the corner. Less than 2 minutes to go in the game. I didn't start the clock again. Here they come, up the ice, up along the wing on the right side into the corner. Henry comes in, puck's down behind the net. Gavin comes away with it. Gavin passes up over to West. West gets hit up. Puck marches a little bit farther down. Bigby takes possession, has it at center ice. Now they're going to attack. Nope, gets the puck taken away. And now we got the puck in the zone. He's back up. I think he got, maybe looked like he got hit in the face. West decides to just throw a check. West is frustrated. All right, so here it comes. West almost took a really dumb penalty there. All right, Ethan tries to clear it out. Can't do it. Puck right in the center. Goes around one. They tried the center, tried the back door, couldn't get it. 45 seconds left to go in the game. Ethan with it. Ethan. Up along the boards, up along the boards. Got a table for 6. Puck comes out, clears the zone. Puck dumped back. Less than 30 seconds to go in the game. This one pretty much decided. Good check by Jack. Bennett has it. Kicks it over to Aiden. Aiden fires it into the zone. Aiden, and that'll be offsides with 4 seconds left to go. So we're going to face off outside of the zone. Caps' next game, I think, is at 3:10 today. And that'll do it. So the Caps dropped to 1-1-1 in the tournament. Now, remember what I told you if you were watching before the game. It's not necessarily a bad thing that they lost this game, because they're actually trying to play into that lower division. So, because if you play in that upper division, you got to play that 84 team, which doesn't belong in this tournament, but they were allowed in. So you want to actually try and avoid them. The only way to do that, get lower in the tournament. So with 1-1-1, they're kind of right where they want to be. So thanks for watching. We'll see you at 3:10 as we take on the Fort Wayne Forest, the higher of the Fort Wayne Forest teams that are in the division.